First of all, you turning me into a sneaky link friend. I feel like I'm a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? So this man made you come 2 hours away, drive you, and you come in the parking lot. Don't even say, yo, let's go out to eat. Let's go hang out. Let's come, or since you're here, come look at my place. Oh no, sis. It's not him this time. I'm sorry. Because the flags are, it's flagging. Red flag, blue flag, green flag, more. Baby, you're a side whore. Like, baby.
What a vibe like this.
Hi guys, welcome to Tasha Reacts. Welcome to Tasha Reacts. I hope everybody's doing well, everybody's doing good in the hood. Hi, my name is Tasha. I do have another channel called Tasha Society where I do hair, beauty, mostly hair over there. And I do have another channel called Tasha Jane where I do story times. Check me out. Alright, let me put my disclaimer. If the person comes up to me and say, hey girl, you don't have the right to be sharing my video, I would take it down because I don't care. I usually leave the person's information down in the description bar below. TikTok handle towards the end of the video. Alright, this is a reaction channel. So if you do not like to hear people talking, if you just want to get straight to the point, because baby, I do talk through my videos. Sometimes I ramble. Sometimes I get a little bit off topic. Baby, I do always leave their story times down below so you can check them and go straight to the source. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so let me talk about this one. So my boo, Raleigh Brownie girl has sent me this link. A couple, then my friends sent me this link, and other couple people sent me, and I could not watch it. So this is about the girl that got proposed to. Baby, she's on some Reese Tisa level. So I'm trying to figure out how I can incorporate it. So maybe I will be having like 2 different videos a day. I'll try. So I'm going to try my hardest to put as much videos as I can for her. And then put other content in as well. Just trickle it in. So you guys can have more of a variety. I did tell you I was going to make it up to you guys for not being consistent. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to trickle as much videos in so I can finish through. I think the wife responded. There's a lot going on, child. I was trying to keep up. So many people was telling me. I said, yo, please don't tell me about it because I really want to react to it like my initial review. So this is going to be probably like a part. I'm going to try to do like the most is like 6 parts, right? Because we're gonna see, because I want to go through this one because it seems like looking kind of over there because my phone is. I'm gonna start with the first part and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Middle of the contract type shit. I like what I'm seeing. Now I know what you thinking. How romantic, huh? On today's episode of What the Fuck Is Going On the Internet. Now to the untrained eye, you just think, oh man, what a romantic gesture. He's proposing to her in the middle of a Tyler the Creator concert. She's gonna remember this for the rest of her life. And if that's what you're thinking, no worries. I was thinking the exact same, but we're both wrong. The internet is calling this nigga the Black Tinder Swindler. And here's why.
Hey yo, I'm here to tell you, if you saw that viral video of that light-skinned nigga with them fake-ass dreads proposing to his lady at the Tyler the Creator concert in Atlanta, yeah, that nigga's still married. He been married for years. If anybody know that lady that he's proposing to, let her know to run. This nigga is a scammer, is a thief, this nigga is a lie. You know how I know? I used to be friends with this nigga. I found out who he really was when we stopped being friends.
And that's just Exhibit A. Exhibit B.
I know the man in this video, and when I met him, he told me his name was Caleb.
What?
2.5 years later, I find out that he has at least 6 kids.
Wait a damn minute. So you propose to the girl and you have a wife? And then you lied about your name, baby. Alright.
By many different women, and I ended up being number 7.
And if this wasn't enough, Exhibit C.
And my personal favorite, he's married to someone else. And that's the real kicker for me, ladies and gentlemen, because plot twist, that means we were never actually gonna get married. So when he proposed to me, he knew we weren't gonna get married. When we started planning our wedding, he knew we weren't gonna get married. When we did our engagement photos, he knew we would not get married. When my family paid deposits for the venue, for the
I don't know how much more of this I can take. This nigga's diabolical. And you know, typically I'll be the first to tell people, hey man, you gotta make better decisions. But I don't think this is one of those cases. I really don't. I really think this nigga is just a flat out con artist. I don't know this nigga, but I'm sure the internet's gonna find out who he is very, very soon. Because as you can see with all the exhibits that I just proposed to you guys, it's only a matter of time. This young lady's gonna find out, and she better thank these women because they about to save her. Because it looked like such a nice gesture, but unfortunately, yeah, you're just another victim. Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Tinder Swindler. For the record, I'm not sure if he met him on Tinder or not. It's just catchy as fuck.
Hey yo, I'm here to tell you, if you saw that viral video of that light-skinned nigga with them fake-ass dreads proposing to his lady at the Tyler, the Creator concert in Atlanta, yeah, that nigga still married. He been married for years. If anybody know that lady that he's proposed...
This video is for the young woman who just got engaged at the Tyler, the Creator concert in Atlanta, Georgia. And I did try to warn her however I could, because at the time I didn't even know who she was. And especially this last month, it's been really heavy on my heart. I've been thinking about her often because I'm so scared and worried about her. And when someone warned me about him, I was 5 months pregnant. And I just couldn't, like, it was too much. So I would reach out to her directly, but I know what happened when someone directly reached out to me. And so this isn't the way that I would like for it to be done, but I feel like this is the only way to stop him. And he was talking to her while he was still with me. I know that for a fact. So this next part will be the start of my story of what happened to me when I met him, and the 2.5 years that I was with him. So this is the engagement swindler. And just to all the women out there who've ever been in an abusive relationship, just know that you can get out of it. You can. Like, even if you went so far down the rabbit hole and you're just like not even feeling like you can get out, like, you can. Even if you have nothing, like, you can escape and you can restart your life, because that's what I basically had to do. So thank you for everyone that will be watching this, and this is just to warn people, because this is the era of unveiling predators and helping just people in general, so that way you don't get caught up and have your life completely ruined. If you guys saw the guy that proposed to his girlfriend at the Tyler, the Creator concert in Atlanta, Georgia, that is my ex. So this is the engagement swindler, how I ran for my life and took back my power. I met him December 7th of 2020 during COVID on this dating app called We Plus. I'm curvy, so I was like, well, if I go on this app, like, I for sure should meet someone that likes curvy women. So he ends up hitting me up, and I was a little hesitant at first because he just looked like, you know, I mean, he was a pretty boy. Like, he's 6'5", had like orange eyes, light skin, like not really my go-to because I prefer chocolate men. So I didn't really entertain it. And then he ends up hitting me up again, and he's like 6'5", no ladder needed. And so I happened to be, I was like on my...
First off, that is so corny. 6'5", no ladder needed, like, not hi, how we doing? What's your name? Excuse me, miss. What's your name? Can I talk to you tonight? Baby, can I ask you a question, sir? Hey, when you propose, okay, did you not think, this might go viral? No? No? You just don't care? Because you got a wife. This is the girlfriend. I thought this was the wife. This is the girlfriend, right? She got like a Reese's. It's like 30 parts. So I think I'm just gonna be going between. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna react to these because this is long. So what in the world? 6'5", no ladder needed. Baby, if you don't get your little corny ass at somewhere.
Roof of my house putting Christmas lights on the house. I love Christmas. I love putting lights on the house. Like, I go all out, inside and out. So I thought that was cute. I was like, oh, that's a cute line, you know? And I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe I will entertain it. Because you know how they say, like, sometimes your person is not your go-to, like someone you would normally date. So I was like, well, I'm open because I really want to meet someone. Maybe like 4 months prior,
No. I tell people now, listen to me. Do not settle. If you like tall, dark skin, okay, you can't get everything. You can't get tall, dark skin, nice teeth, money, no. But baby, you have to get something that you really like. Do not settle. Don't settle. Because at least if you end up being with somebody, they hurt you, you're like, dang, you know what? It was worth it. He was fine, like genuine. He's fine. He's handsome. He had good credit. He had good morals. He was a good man. Whatever you're into. Don't ever settle. Do not. Don't settle. Because whenever you settle, that's the way the devil gets you. First of all, the devil probably know, like, oh, she's lonely. Let me get him. Let me get him to distract her to God. Let me get her to distract. That's how the devil comes in. The devil knows. Oh, she lonely. Baby, I did a lot of people that you be like, oh, Tasha, why? Well, he was nice. He had a nice personality. Me now, I promise myself. After the last dude I was with, I said, Tasha, no. You're not dating any guy that's not your type. Okay? If he's not tall, dark skin with nice teeth and has goals, I don't want to talk to you. Please. Because I settled. Okay? Both my baby daddies was not my type. Settled. I'm not settling no more. Maybe I deserve the best, especially if I'm giving 100% and 50. But you know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuel says I'm expired because I got 2 baby daddies. But I'm just saying, I ain't settling for nobody. I told God that in my prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, don't give me no bums. Our Father who art in heaven, do not give me no short men. Our Father who art in heaven, do not give me a man that does not have goals. And his goals is Louis Vuitton and Versace. Amen. Don't settle.
Like 4 months prior, I had written in my journal about exactly like the type of guy that I wanted and to meet. And so I was really like intentionally dating. So we end up like talking and we agreed to meet up. So I'm really excited because I was like just praying. I was like, God, I just want to meet my person. Like, I'm ready to settle down, start a family. Like, I worked for myself, like I built it, you know, to a certain point. And I was like, okay, God, like I'm ready, like I have the time, like I'm ready to meet someone. So we end up, no, I had to go to Sonoma County because my friend had just gotten engaged. So we agreed to meet up when I was on my way back down, since I had to pass through LA. So I get over there, and it was like at a like Starbucks, like a shopping center that had like a Starbucks in it. And so he ended up not showing up. So I'm thinking like, okay, like I couldn't get a hold of him, couldn't call him. And I was like, well, maybe he got tied up at work or something happened. So he ends up like apologizing, and you know, we're chit-chatting and we're still trying to like meet up. But again, it's like during COVID, so it's like hard to do that. So we also agreed that we needed both to get tested to make sure, you know, we were good to go for the safety of the people, like, you know, in our households. And so we both had gotten tested, and we tested negative. And so I was like, well, hey, like I made a peach cobbler. I'm from Oklahoma. I make peach cobbler like from my grandma's recipe. And you know what they say is the key to a man's heart is through his stomach. So I was like, hey, I made a peach cobbler, like I'm gonna be in LA, like, you know, can we meet? And so he was like, yeah, we can meet. And then he said he would let me know when he was available. So I already had made my way out there. So it was kind of late. It was probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And mind you, like, he lives like 2 hours from where my house is. So,
1 second, ma'am. Not judging you, but I am. Let me explain something to you women. Don't ever show a man that you're thirsty. Never. The man wants you. He's gonna show you. First of all, he should be driving 2 hours to you. Let him show you that he's intentional about you. Then you can drive 4 hours if you want. But you gotta make, it seems like you're wanting him more than he's wanting you. He's telling you, oh, I'm gonna call you back, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna give you a call. Oh yeah, something happened, I can't come right now. The flags are red flagging. It's waving. The flags are waving. Hello. God is like, no. And you just gonna go see him, my 6'5" giant. Cause loneliness will make you dumb, bro. Dumb. I've been there. Loneliness will make you stupid. It will make you an idiot.
So we end up meeting up at that parking lot, and he pulls up in an Audi, and I'm like, okay, like this matched what he put in his profile about the income that he made. And so, you know, I pull up my Benz, and you know, he ends up getting out of the car, and I turn around to get like the peach cobbler out of the car, and you know, he's looking at the donk, he's looking. So I was like, okay, like he's attracted. And so I give him the peach cobbler. We're like chit-chatting a little bit, not really about anything. And then we were at that parking lot for maybe like half an hour. And then, you know, we talked about like trying to see each other again, and that he would like come out to Orange County. And so
it's me again. I am not driving 2 hours away. 2 hours you made me drive to just give you a peach cobbler, and you didn't think you had a girl? Oh, I know my best friend, when he was in a relationship, right? And I'm gonna just use him as an example. Well, he ain't my best friend. Let me stop saying that. This dude that I was cool with, and when he was in a relationship, he would even hide our friendship, and we was cool at the time. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Ah, come meet me at work." You know what I'm saying? And I used to be like, okay, first of all, you turning me into a sneaky link friend. I feel like I'm a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? So this man made you come 2 hours away, drive you, and you come in the parking lot. Don't even say, yo, let's go out to eat. Let's go hang out. Let's come, or since you're here, come look at my place. Oh no, sis. It's not him this time. I'm sorry. Because the flags are... It's flagging. Red flag, blue flag, green flag, more. Baby, you're a side whore. Like, baby. I'm just saying. You the side chick. You're on the side. Just saying.
I was like, perfect. Like, perfect. Just let me know. So he get back in the car, you know, we leave. And so that following week, we ended up meeting up. Mind you, during this time, like, we haven't really had any phone conversations. He made up some story that his aunt was visiting and he wasn't able, like, to get out, and he had to wait until she left or something like that. And then he sent me a picture of him and, like, a little chihuahua, saying that it was his aunt's dog. So I'm like, oh, how cute, because obviously I work with animals. So he ends up coming out to my house, and I think I did cook, but we didn't end up eating anything. And so he was only at my house for maybe, like, within the first, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour. He literally had just gotten there and sat down, like, at my bar area. And so he pulls me close to him and he starts kissing me. And so, you know, obviously we're both attracted. And so he leads me, like, dragging me, like, straight to the bedroom. And it went down. It did.
Wait. Okay, can I ask a question again? You drive 2 hours away to go give him a peach cobbler. He came 2 hours away to get the peach cobbler. No go out to eat. No. Can I talk to you? Because, baby, I know there's certain dudes I know. I'm like, alright, if you just my bang bang chicka bang bang, I ain't driving around, baby. You coming to me? I already know what I want. That's all I'm gonna use you for. I end up liking you, but in my mind I know, I was like, I can't take this man serious because, baby, I didn't get that respect factor. I'm just saying.
It went down. It was fun. It wasn't vanilla. Like, I was hooked. So, and it was also unprotected. I know. Stupid. I know. I just felt like I could trust him for some reason. So now I'm, like, really, like, into him because I'm a very, like, monogamous person. And so I'm an ambivert, but mostly an introvert, and I don't like to serial date at all. Like, it's too much for me. So when I like someone, I like you, and I focus on you, and I really want to get to know you. And so,
I don't think that. Okay, let me explain. It's me. You know, I done some dumb moves, so I ain't here to judge you. I got 2 baby daddies, and I had some guys, baby. I done some dumb stuff with. Now you are digmatized. The ding-a-ling-ling got you sprung. Now you're gonna try to act like, I don't know, because I know some people have successful relationships first day. But I don't know, the online dating, I think a lot of guys just know that it's just like, it's either it becomes successful, and I feel like when you're online dating, I never did that because I'm scared to get kidnapped, but those who do online dating, I feel like you got to go a little bit harder. Especially if you want something really serious, because a lot of guys only go on online dating just to get their nut off, to be real. Now, a lot of them don't even take you serious. They'll play with your mind, but a lot of them got somebody at home. A lot of them. And some of them are really there to date, but a lot of them. I'm just saying.
He was supposed to come over again because I made dinner. And he was supposed to come over for dinner and, you know, spend some time with me. And he was a no-show. And so I got super pissed. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, I feel so stupid. Like, I just had like unprotected sex with you and I don't even know you and I need to go get tested to make sure you didn't give me anything and all this stuff. And then he ends up texting me, I don't know, like so late, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And he said that he had gotten pulled over by the cops because it was a curfew in LA and that he was sitting on the sidewalk for like 4 hours or something like that. And I'm like, are you okay? I was so worried, but so relieved that he like finally texted me. And so I'm like, are you okay? Like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened to you. Like, he was like, yeah, when they ran the plates and saw, you know, my license plate and who I was. And I'm thinking like, who you are, okay. But I don't really know people like that. Like, I don't look up people. I don't, if you're like in Hollywood and stuff, like, I don't really know, you know, I don't keep tabs on people like that. So I wouldn't know. So I was just like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're okay. Like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And so then I felt better, right? And I was like, we need to get tested. Like, I didn't like that. So I'm getting tested and you need to get tested before like we get together again. And so he told me we would get tested. So he, on his profile, it said that his name was Caleb. It said that his name was Caleb. The dog is moving the table up and down. Okay, baby, down, down. Good job. So it said that his name was Caleb, and I did do.
I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot going on. and I feel like you're prolonging this story. I'm trying to like listen, but it's like really long. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to listen. I am. I promise you, but it's like, it's a lot. And you know me, my attention span is like, it's too much going on. All right, let's go.
After he stood me up like that, I did do a background check on him. So I did a background check on him and I couldn't find his name anywhere. Anywhere. I couldn't find it. So I'm like, that's weird. Like, the only Caleb's, and then he gave me his mom's last name that I could find were Caucasian men. So I was like, why can't I find him? This is weird. This is part 1. I will post part 2 after I'm done working. But I just wanted to give you guys a little tidbit or a little something since this video went viral on my experience with this guy, with this Caleb. Okay, I'm still working. Almost done. Almost done. Okay, so I asked him if he got tested, and he told me, so I got my test results back, and he told me that because he was in the military, that he had to do mandatory that he had to do mandatory checkups or something like every 3 months, and one of them was like for STDs. Why did I believe that? I mean, I've dated military guys. I ain't never heard of that. I believed everything that he said. It just, because, like, I'm not a liar. I'm, like, overly honest, okay? People don't like that. Some people don't like that about me. I'm overly honest. So I can't fathom that this dude is, like, lying to me. Because who would go to such extents to lie? Like, it's wild. I was just like, oh, okay. So anyway, so he would come over, and he would only come for maybe like 2 hours. We would like do it, and then he would leave. And then I was like, why do you only come for like, no, he would only come for like an hour. And so I asked him, I said, why do you only come for an hour and then you leave so fast? Like, and then he said, oh, well, I come from so far away. It ends up taking a total of like 4.5 hours. So that's why, and I have to get back, like, I have work to do or something like that. So I was just like, okay. okay. Stupid. So dumb. I don't know. Y'all gonna talk so bad about me. I was in my bubble. Like, I'm one of those people, I was sheltered growing up, and I just stayed in like my little bubble. Like, I was very naive, and it never crossed my mind that he was just lying to me. It just didn't. So I have bought scooters, and you know, it's COVID, so you know, there's a lot of eating like outside, and where I live, there's like a downtown area with like a lot of restaurants. So we would ride the scooters to restaurants and have a good time. And I had a neighbor that I've known for a long time, and I remember he saw us like kissing in the common, like the garage area or the driveway, and because we were living in a duplex, so he never like said hi to him, or he probably got a weird feeling about him. He really probably did, but that should have been a sign. I just thought he was being rude. Like, okay, he's being rude, but no, I think he had like a bad feeling about him. So anyhow, okay, so you guys, I'm sorry, it's like the story is so much. So my birthday. So I'm a Capricorn. My birthday's in January. Capricorn, right? So I was 34, about to turn 35. And I invited him to Big Bear. And I was like, you know, I want to go to Big Bear for my birthday, because I usually always go somewhere for my birthday. And it's COVID, so I mean, I have to do something local. So I was like, you know, would you want to go with me? And he was like, yeah, I would love to go to Big Bear with you. And I'm like, oh, awesome. Like, I'll book the Airbnb. We're boycotting Airbnb right now, but at the time, right? So anywho, time is coming for him to, for us to go on the trip. And I told him, I said, you know, if you want me to, like, I can come pick you up and we can head to Big Bear like that way, because I had a truck and I was going to take my truck up there because of the snow. So, I had like a Tundra. Well, yeah, I had a Tundra. So anywho, so he was like, okay, yeah, sure. But then literally the morning of, he changed it up and said, it's okay, you don't have to come here. I'm going to come to you. I was like, okay, well, I mean, that works, and we can leave. Because I think Orange County is closer than where they were at in the valley. Anywho. So I was just like, okay. But then that spidey sense, like, he don't want me going over to his house. But then it's also COVID. So, but it's not like I needed to go in. I could have just been in the driveway and he jumped in the car. But I did have that, like, right? Like, that's, like, it's almost like he didn't want me to come over at all. So, so we go to Big Bear, have a great time. He parked his Audi in my driveway, and we head to Big Bear for the weekend. So my birthday falls on MLK weekend always. So we're up there having a great time and watching like anime, because he's like super major into anime, and I'm also a little bit of a fan of anime. Like, was into like Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. I used to draw it. So you know, he wanted to introduce me to this show that he watched called Bleach. So we mainly kind of just watched anime and, you know, had some fun, and you know, just ate and just kind of locally. So nothing was really weird about that weekend, but except for we went hiking. We went on like a little hike, and he does these different voices that crack me up. He could do like Elmo, like actually for my son's birthday I had him dress up as Elmo, and he did the Elmo voice. And so he has like all these different characters that he could do, and the mess would just crack me up. I love to laugh. Like, I love that he was like goofy and silly. So he would get free stuff, especially when he used his British accent. He would give, I was amazed. I was like, oh my God, like, how do you just get free things? Like, people just give you stuff for free. And so we were kind of hiking, and then he asked me this question. He goes, so like, you know, if you had to do, like, go down the red carpet, like, would you be comfortable doing that? And I was like, I mean, yeah.
Not another Risa Tisa. Yo. What red carpet? If he was a celebrity, you don't think you would know? No? No. I know you don't look him up, but what red carpet, sir? Yeah, I would have asked him, like, why? Who are you? Show me proof who you are. He probably have that Chase Bank statement like Risa Tisa's husband. This dude better not pretend he's a celebrity. He better not.
I mean, I guess so, you know. He was like, okay, well, you know, I have a red carpet event coming up, and, you know, so I just want to know if that's something that you'd be interested in. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, that's exciting. Ooh, like a red carpet event in Hollywood, like, okay. And so we left from there and went back up to the cabin. And so he's sitting on the bed, and I'm looking at him like he had a wife beater on. So I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at his arms. He has all these tats, and I'm looking, and I'm like, he has tattoos of different people's names on his arm. And I was like, who is this? I'm not gonna say his kid's names, but who is this kid? Or who is this name? Like, who is this belong to? Because I have baby footprints. And he was like, oh, I thought I told you. I'm like, no. And he was like, yeah, that's my oldest son. And I'm like, you told me you only had one kid, a daughter. And he was like, oh no, I thought I told you. I said, no, you didn't tell me. He was like, oh, I thought I did. Looking some more. There's another name on his arm with the birth date. And I was like, well, who is this one? A girl's name. And it wasn't the daughter that he told me about. And he goes, oh, I thought she was my daughter, but when I was away when I got deployed to Afghanistan and I was away, I found out that she cheated on me and that she really wasn't my daughter. And I was like, oh my God. Because I'm thinking, like, why would he deny his kids? Because he has their names, like, tattooed on his body. Like, he tattoos his kids' names on his body. So why, with the birth date and everything. So why?
I feel bad for these kids. I hope he really, I hope that's a real true story. Because I would hate to be that kid that he denied. Why deny your kids? Listen here, men, you don't need to deny your kids. 99.9% of the women will stay with you. A lot of women, especially if you're treating them good. Men can, I feel like men have more of opportunity to be like, nah, I'm good, than women. Women will try. Women will be like, you know what, he's really a good guy, he's a really good dad, he's really this. We'll try to give you the benefit of the doubt. Men will be like, ah, she got 4 baby daddies? Oh, no, I don't think I can do that. She got, you know, some men would, but a lot of them would not. Oh, she got 5 kids, she got 3 kids? Oh, nah, you know? But men, you know, women will try more. Like, you know, well, it's not his fault, and his baby mother was crazy. Yeah, his baby mother was crazy. Oh, I love that one. His baby mother was crazy, and I'm like, yo, honestly, any dude that tell me their baby mother's crazy, I don't believe you. Some of them are crazy, because I told you, I was a crazy baby mother, but, child.
I think that he would like make up a story, right, about this kid who's half Mexican, half black, right? He's mixed with a bunch of stuff, but she's basically half Mexican, half black. Why would I think he was lying about that? This is part 3. We will continue to part 4. No, this is part 2. We will continue to part 3.
Alright. I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm going to try to figure out how to incorporate, because this is... She got a lot. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my story just full because of her. So that's why I said, let me start putting her videos out. But I heard the wife replied too. So I'm gonna try to see how I can incorporate everybody's videos, because I have a lot of videos in my stuff already. And I'm like, yo, let me try to clear out these videos. Okay, so I do have... I'm gonna see what I can do, because I'm just gonna make this a part 1. She's gonna have a lot of parts, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find the wife's too. So maybe I can just put it like back. I don't know. We'll figure it out, baby, because I don't know. Y'all probably gonna be having like a ball day. For those who's really enjoying me, y'all gonna really enjoy me, because baby, there's a lot going on, and it's a lot going on. Ciao. So this is part 1. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I know a lot of you guys already seen this. I have not watched anything yet. So, yeah. I know this is viral. It's going viral. And I'm trying to watch as much as I can. But I do have other story times as well that is crazy. I have one that is insane. So I'm trying to like incorporate that one. But I got you. I really appreciate you all that did reach out to me about like different story times. Maybe if I show you my inbox, baby. But I love the fact that you guys just is so real with me and enjoy me that much, that you guys are like, Tasha, I want you to react to this one. Tasha, I want you to react to this one. So I already know. This is gonna be a lot. With her, and then I'm gonna try to find the wife one. Okay, let's stick together. I don't know how many parts I'm gonna be able to do with her though, because she has her story times is crazy. So I'll do as much as I can, and if it gets too much, I'll just I'll leave it to you guys to follow. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Chop my money, Tony, yo. Bounce down Euro, daddy, so no matter how much it is, so you can put